What's going on, y'all? It's Mason Bleasdell, your Austin real estate agent, and we are back in Whisper Valley because we haven't done a video on this community in about 2 years now, and a lot has changed. This is one of the most unique communities in the entire Austin area for several reasons, not just the environmental ones, but we're gonna go over all of it. This video is gonna be the ultimate updated 2025 guide to Whisper Valley. We're gonna talk about everything you need to know if you're considering this neighborhood, because I really think you should be for a lot of good reasons. So let's jump in the car. I got a lot to talk about in this one. Now, as a little bit of setup, Whisper Valley is located just east of Austin. We are just on the east side of Highway 130, and I truly think if you're one that commutes into town for work, or maybe you just want to be nearby Austin, this location honestly is kind of the Goldilocks of everything because we are right off of Highway 130. Now, that offers a few different things. You can jet out of Whisper Valley, jump on 130 up to 290 very easily, or down towards 79, and either way, you're getting into Austin very, very quickly. The other cool little spot is there are several different little wiggly roads, like 969, for example, that you can ease into Austin depending on what traffic looks like. You've got a lot of different routes here. The other cool thing is we are due south of Manor. Now, that means a couple things. Anyone who lives in Manor knows the traffic is not the best, especially if you commute at rush hour times, but we're due south of them, so you're not driving through Manor for everything. However, all of Manor's amenities are literally less than 10 minutes up the street, including the H-E-B that literally opened 2 days ago at the time that we're recording this, a brand new all-out huge H-E-B. You've also got your daily things like Home Depot, you've got multiple different restaurants, you've got Walmart. Again, all of this is straight up the street from here. And once you're in Whisper Valley, this is one of the most unique spots anywhere around Austin because not only is it over 2,000 acres as a master plan, and we are only in phase 4 now. There's a ton more to come here, but because it's 2,000 acres, you've got spaces like this. 600 of those 2,000 acres is dedicated park space. There are trails everywhere. If you want to be able to go out for a walk, I mean, there's houses just on this green belt here. If you want to have mountain biking, I mean, there are so many different trails that go through here. There's multiple ponds. Like, it really is gorgeous. And that really stands out amongst everything else because so many of these master plan communities, Santa Rita Ranch, Shadow Glen, you know, they start by basically mowing everything down that they can, you know, to create space for homes to be built. Whisper Valley's almost taken the opposite approach. Just under a third of the overall space for the whole neighborhood is dedicated, preserved park space. And frankly too, we've got little creeks that come in here. Because of that, you get these big pretty trees. Anyways, it's funny how in Austin, because we don't get a ton of rain here, just based on our climate, it's a little bit more dry. But because of that, spaces like this are actually pretty rare. It's so cool that Whisper Valley kept this. Now, there's a lot more environmental things though to talk about that make this one unique. Let's jump in the car and go for a drive. Let's talk about some of these houses. Now let's talk about housing and living here. Now we're gonna stop by the amenity center here in just a little bit, so hang on for that. We're also going to stop by AHA Dream Homes. I'm going to go through kind of all the builders and generally speaking what to expect for each one, but AHA offers something really, really cool. So we're going to peek into that one, but let's talk about Whisper Valley because this neighborhood again has a couple of unique things. Now it's specifically called Whisper Valley because this neighborhood feeds off of its own geothermal heating and cooling grid. So you'll see, I'll point them out when we get near one, these little utility spots that go right off of the main roads. Now it's set up exactly like your water, your sewer utilities, your internet, you know, so it's all underground and it runs up to every house. And what that means for you if you're looking to own a house here is, if you'll notice as we go by some of these houses, you know, your traditional air conditioning system has a big radiator unit outside, which is typically noisy no matter how good they are. You'll notice as we go around here, you don't have that here. You don't have that because, oh, here's one actually. This little geothermal heating station runs power for your air conditioning to every house. Now you do have the interior unit, of course, but there's no external radiator in this community. Super cool, hence the name Whisper Valley. If you notice, like it actually is quieter here than your typical neighborhood as you're going around. It really is a fascinating technology. They claim that it's about 70% more efficient for heating and cooling your house. The units are supposed to last longer. They're rated for 20 to 25 years instead of your typical 10 to 15. Like, it actually is really, really cool. That on top of every home here comes with a solar system, and that solar system is not like an additional charge. It's included with the price of the homes here. So when you go to sell your home one day, you're not hosed like you are with so many of the traditional solar systems that you can buy, you know, quote unquote aftermarket for your house. But between those two, you've got a completely off-grid capable home, which is awesome to have, especially at this price point. And again, it's so much more efficient. It's quieter. It's easier to live with. You've got lower maintenance with some of these things. Like, all in all, it truly is unique. There's nothing else like this, at least anywhere near this price point in this area. Super cool to have. Now, on top of that, of course, you do have your amenities for the neighborhood. There are tons of pocket parks. And when I say tons, like, every section seems to have their own little pocket park. They're all a little bit different with playgrounds or gyms. There's trailheads everywhere. Like I mentioned, there are 600 acres worth of park space preserved in this neighborhood. You're no more than a few minute walk, no matter what phase you're in, from different trailheads that go down through the woods. You of course have the big amenity center up at the front. It's got a pool, it's got a gym. There are people, like, this really is an active neighborhood. It really is fun to come in here at sunset time. You know, people are getting back from work. There are people in the pool. There are people working out. Like, it's a fun, more active, more social community, which is kind of cool. You know, especially my relocation folks. If you're moving here and you don't already have family here, I don't know, it's nice to be in a neighborhood where people are out and about. You probably can make friends here. I can't guarantee it, but I think you've got a better chance here than some of the other places. And again, that just feeds into the nature of what people are looking for in this neighborhood. And you've got a ton more coming as well. So the master plan for this community, we are only in phase 4. There's a ton more coming here. We are going to eventually have 3 on-site schools and 2 different school campuses here on site within the 2,000 acre master plan of Whisper Valley. You've also got retail, you've got restaurants, and they're going to specifically be set up more town-like. It's not going to be your traditional strip center. The design for these, the plan for these is really cool, and it's designed to feel local, feel like you've got your own little town here. Now, of course, all of this takes time. That does not quite exist yet, although the infrastructure is in place in the master plan of the community. This is going to happen. You know, definitely we're getting in on the earlier phases of it. Now, Richmond American Homes is completely closed out now, so if you see some of their marketing, them on some of the signs, just know they've sold their model. They're officially done. But we've got some really cool builders, and every one of them is building something a little bit unique. Firstly, Pacesetter is building a lot of the twin homes as well as some smaller ones on 40-foot lots. You've also got GFO if you're looking for some of the bigger homes. Terrata Homes is out here. Aha Dream Homes, we're going to stop in there in just a minute, as well as 2 really cool builders that are offering something unique, Thurman Homes, as well as InstaBuild. Now, briefly touching on all of those. Pacesetter offering a really, really cool product at the best price point out in here. They're gonna be a little bit smaller lots, but they don't even build that small. They'll build up to just under 2,200 square feet. You can get multiple different layouts in terms of, you know, 2-story, bedrooms up, bedrooms down, depending on your preference. And honestly, they build a really well-finished home for the money. You've also got Terrata Homes, which they really build an exceptional home, known for big vaulted ceilings. You can do all sorts of things in terms of options to build them out really, really pretty. If you're looking for a bigger home, you know, the biggest homes out here, well over 3,000 square feet, can be built by GFO Homes. They've had a fabulous reputation for building some of the most beautiful homes in the entire Austin area. And then you've got more niche builders. So InstaBuild, we'll talk a little bit on. That house is really interesting. Now, they haven't pushed forward. They're still in the planning phases, but it's actually a company from Germany that builds a lot of prefab, very minimalist, but very modern homes. So you can kind of add on by like literally adding on different bedrooms. Now, they're not open in here yet, but they do have a model that's not open, but you can start to get a sense of what they're going to offer. And they've got a lot of really good information that I can send you. So if that's something you're intrigued by, while there isn't anything released yet, there's definitely more to be coming soon there. And then you've got two more niche builders in here. AHA Dream Homes and Thurman Homes. Now I'll touch on Thurman first. Thurman Homes are definitely going to be towards the top end of the price range in here, but they offer something that very few other homes in this price range can compete with. Michael Thurman, the owner of Thurman Homes, this is the only community that they build in, and they truly, like, it's different even going from a high-end home, a typical high-end home like GFO, to a true semi-custom builder. Thurman Homes will do, within reason, kind of anything you're looking for. They are truly a semi-custom home builder. Almost everything is going to be included. So while you might see their quote unquote starting price a little bit higher than some of the other builders out here, you know, they don't have a quote base house to start from. Their homes are built the way they are, which is very, very cool. They offer things like double balconies. They've got a floor plan here that's got a balcony off the front, a balcony off the rear. They include things like epoxy floors in the garage, for example. Some of the builders in here offer some spray foam insulation, but Thurman offers full spray foam insulation. You're literally living in a big Yeti cooler. They've also got some really cool contemporary designs. I mean, they truly are just, you know, really, it really is. It's going from a standard, you know, luxury home, something very, very nice, to a semi-custom. Very cool and worth checking out. We're also, let me peek into AHA Dream Homes. We're gonna do a quick little stop in there because they also offer a really contemporary design at a slightly lower price point, slightly less custom feeling, but absolutely stunning. And I definitely think it's worth checking out if you're out here. Epic fail. So now that they actually let me in, this is Fred Harrigan, the owner of AHA Dream Home, and we're gonna talk a little bit about what's going on in Whisper Valley, what's coming soon, as well as, again, the owner of the builder actually coming out here and meeting with customers is not something you get very often. Talk a little bit about what that process looks like, because that in Whisper Valley makes it very, very unique. So show us your model home.
Sure, thank you. Welcome and thanks for stopping by. Well, here we are in our Sunrise floor plan. This is our most popular floor plan in Whisper Valley.
Probably because of these ceilings too.
Yeah.
And I love the exterior design.
Yeah, it's a very contemporary looking.
Now, if a client, somebody watching, wanted to build a home here, what makes you guys different?
Well, I'm gonna start with something very important for you guys to know. We have been in business almost 17, 18 years. Almost 95% of our guys have been with us since day one.
Love it.
So that's unique. The same guy who installed this tile here did it 10 years ago in another community, in another area. So it's the same team going from one project to the next.
Yeah.
And that's one of the main reasons why we normally take 3 to 4 months to build a house.
Very cool.
Because we're not chasing guys, we're not guessing around. We just like have our project on schedule and we just move on, help each other and just go, and just be done.
Yeah.
So we have turned houses around less than 3 months when we have everything ready, no weather delays, no inspection delays. I mean, we can move fast.
Yeah, yeah. And y'all build a really nice home too. I've noticed, for example, the Bosch appliances y'all build, that's not something you see in some of the other builders around here.
Yes.
Like just some of the little things that make it really unique.
Yeah, especially, you know, some of the kind of like unique features that we offer. We also build with SIP system.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with it.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, the SIP system is a walls and roof sheathing material.
Okay.
And I can show you a sample in a little bit. Thank you so much. So this
look at that.
So these are the thickness and these are the exterior walls. The house, when we build them, look like this. Everything is sealed. The building envelope is pretty tight.
Very cool.
So this prevents air leakage. Of course, it's taped with this type of tape. Now, this material, the beauty of this material is that it could be raining for 6 months straight, and this material will hold. As you can see, this is like plywood.
Yep.
You know, but it has this coating. The coating is what it protects the environment at some point.
See, and these are the big differences.
Yes.
That the other bigger production builders, and there's a few of them out here, no throwing shade on them, but when you step up a little bit, it's stuff like this that make it really different.
Yes, so you only see this type of material in $1 million home.
Yeah.
Or in commercial projects because they need different codes.
Yeah.
Here, if I were to show you the minimum to pass code and how others will do it,
Yeah.
you'll be surprised.
We're only in the county out here. It wouldn't surprise me. It's a Wild West.
Just the way it is. I mean, it's just the way they build. It's the way we build.
Yep.
You know, I'm not saying anything that is not the truth. It's
Yeah.
the way we build, the way some others build. Right?
Very, very
Whatever
cool.
features they can have, fine. We have some of these, and some others, of course, that we have. You know, like we insulate the garage walls.
Very cool.
Exterior walls of the garage.
Yep.
We finish up the garage. We have baseboard in the garage.
Yeah.
And you know, stuff like that. That is not an upgrade. I mean, it's not even available with some other builders.
It's going from production to almost semi-custom.
Kind of. Exactly. Yeah, we're kind of like a boutique.
Well, so tell me, you probably know way more about this than most. Whisper Valley. There's obviously a huge master plan because it's a 2,000 square foot development.
2,000 acres.
Can you sneak us anything that's coming soon?
Well, what is coming soon for sure, and it's in progress, it's the Whisper Valley High School.
Very cool.
Already in progress on site. There will be elementary and middle school on site too, but they decided because of their school district needs, they wanted to start with the high school.
Do you know about when that's going to open?
Ideally, well, it's supposed to be in 2027.
Okay, very cool. I mean, it's not going to be a small project.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's huge. It's a beautiful facility, and you know, it's like not walking distance, but it's fairly close.
Yeah.
At the other end of the community. Now we also have the Silker, the second Silker Park. It's a 600-acre park that is going to be here in the Whisper Valley.
Very, very cool on that. Is that in production as well?
Yeah, that one with the city and all that stuff takes forever. They have the master plan approved and ready to go. Now they are just putting all the details together just to.
Very, very cool. I'm excited to see what's coming soon.
Yeah.
Fred, thank you so much for your time, man. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, and well, good luck, and come back
keep
to
going.
us anytime.
Thank you. And to finish off here at the Discovery Center, you can see just behind me a beautiful amenity center with an awesome pool. You've got a full gym in here as well as a huge hosting space. So you want to host those events, this is a great space for it. And it's right on the trailhead to the dog park. And again, a bunch of the different trails going through the neighborhood. So if you're looking into Whisper Valley, I sure hope that this tour, boots on the ground, showing you around was helpful. And if you're looking for a real estate agent, someone to work for you, to not only help you find the right house, the right community, maybe you're comparing Whisper Valley to some of the other ones around here, but make you confident along, whether it's a resale home or of course a new construction. I'd love to be that resource of choice for you. Reach out directly. My personal contact details are on the screen and down below. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see y'all next time.